evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting edition of High School Sports here on your High School Sports Leader, Oregon Sports Beat. Tonight, from the gym at Central Catholic High School, it is 6A girls basketball. Our initial broadcast for the Central Catholic Rams. The Rams' opponent tonight, the Lakeridge Pacers. Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Hall. I'll be doing the play-by-play. Working with me, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham. Pacers come into this game. They are 1-0. They played one game. They beat Liberty 64-32. Rams are 1-3, but they've yet to play an Oregon team. They went down to California and played in a tournament down there. They won a game to beat Fresno by 15, 62-47, but they had three losses. Two of them were very close. They lost to Bakersfield by 7. They lost to Atwater by 5, but they had a big loss to Clovis West. So Rams season, we get our first look at it tonight, Mike.
I'm excited to see what Sandy's got cooking over there on the Ram bench. Very few players that we recognize. You and I have been talking as we waited for the game to start here. We're anxious to see the new kids, see who's next in line in the Ram tradition.
All right, Rams have a couple of new players that will be starting tonight. A couple of players who are around from last year, Theo Bradford and Coco Loritz, are both going to start. We were both talking about Finley Sager.
Yeah.
Finley looks like she's grown a couple inches and really looks more like a basketball player, and she looks really good out there.
Looks super fit, and she's moving around very, very well. She was a very effective player last year. I can't wait to see what she does this year.
Pacers
Tonight, we gather in
have
support
a
of
Charlotte
unity,
Conyers, the
peace,
senior, had 25 in the win
safety,
over
and
Liberty.
dignity for all. At Central Catholic, we
Head
value
coaches
equality,
Jason
social
Brown
justice, freedom of
for
religion,
Lakeridge,
and freedom of speech.
Sandy Dickerson, of course,
At
the
this
longtime
time,
coach
we
here
invite
at Central
Lee
Catholic.
Said, remove your hats
I covered
and join
Lakeridge
us in
girls
honoring
basketball in
America
1988
with
and
the national anthem.
1988 and 89. They won the state
They
championship one
had
of those years.
Jillian Harmon.
Our national anthem. All right, our national anthem. We're ready for the introduction of the starting lineups, both teams.
Yeah, that Lakeridge team you mentioned, David. Jillian Harmon, the Hallberg sisters, I think, were part of that group. Paige and Brittany.
There was a tall girl who was a freshman who led them to the state championship. I thought her last name was Benton.
Chandra Benton.
Yep, that's it. That's her. Great player. Freshman led them to the state championship.
She had a very nice college career, too. I want to say she went to Stanford, but I...
Paces.
All right, here's the starting lineup for the Lakeridge Pacers. Coach Jason Brown in his 9th year as head coach.
Starting number 0, Claire Trinan.
Number 0.
Number 2, Brooklyn Balls.
They got the numbers
Does she
wrong.
have the wrong
They've got
roster?
The wrong, yeah, she's got the wrong roster numbers.
Number 1, Kaylee Bjorgen.
All right, here we go. Kaylee Bjorken. She is a freshman.
Number
She
2,
had 14
Brooklyn
against Liberty.
Balls.
Whoops, I got that one wrong too. So they're trying to sort that out over the scorers table.
Are they?
All right. Number 2 is who they're going to introduce next. That's Charlotte Conyers. She's a senior. She had 25 points against Liberty.
Number 2, Charlotte
First home
Conyers.
game, there's always a glitch.
Conyers with the pink
Number
shoes
10,
on.
Kate Peterson.
Number 10, the sophomore Kate Peterson.
Number 11, V. French.
the French, the senior.
Number 23, Peyton Lowe.
And number 23, the senior Peyton Lowe. She had 11 against Liberty.
The assistant coaches of the Pacers is Chianne Morris and the head coach.
What a
Jason
lovely
Brown.
Australian accent for our announcer.
All right, we're going to introduce the Rams. Their starters. So again, the starters: Conyers, Peterson, Borkgren, Lowe, and French for the Pacers.
And now for your Central Catholic Rams.
Head coach Sandy Dickerson.
Sophomore, number 5, Sam Carlston.
Number 5, the sophomore Sam Carlston.
Senior, number 14, Kaylee Sumner.
Number 14, the senior Kaylee Sumner.
Senior, number 24, Theo Bradford.
Number 24, the senior Theo Bradford.
Senior, number 25, Coco Lyrics.
Number 25, the senior Coco Lorette.
And junior, number 40,
And junior,
Finley
number 40, Finley
Sager.
Finley Sager.
Are assisted by Raquel Garcia and Shannon Tran and coached by head coach Sandy Dickerson.
All right, we're going to get this one underway. Our first look at the Rams this year on Oregon Sports Beat. 1-3 on the season. First game against an Oregon opponent.
These two teams were evenly matched. We saw them play last year, was it, Dave?
Yes. Rams, of course, the Mount Hood Conference. That's going to be very tough this year. The Pacers, they're from the Three Rivers League, and that's a tough league.
Yep.
Oregon City in that league.
Hope springs eternal this time of the year, David.
The PIL Holiday Classic coming up at the end of the month. Both these teams will be in that tournament. Here we go. We're going to jump it off at center. Let's tip it off. And there we go. Tip controlled by the Rams. All the way down court, underneath the bucket, up and in. Rams score first, Sam Carlston.
Come right out in the 2-2-1 trap.
Girls are going to trap. Boys, not so much last night. On the baseline underneath, puts it up too hard. Rebound inside. Pacers out on top. The shot. That doesn't go. That was Conyers' first shot.
And Finley got a little bit hung up there. Instead of running to grab the ball, she got hung up and ended up getting called for a foul, I think. Maybe not. Just an out of bounds.
No foul. Just an out of bounds. Conyers inbound. Pacers with the ball. Just underway. Rams lead 2-0. Lead pass down the lane. Shot up. Doesn't go. Rebound Sager. Rams quickly from the side for 3. Long.
Rams really, Sandy's urging them to get the ball up the court. Like to see them running. It's always easier to get shots if you're pushing the ball and getting shots up before the defense is set.
Well, that would be a change in pace because the Rams didn't play fast last year. Conyers, a floater in the lane, her first bucket.
Nice crossover to get into the paint.
Coach Brown told me to watch her. She had 25 against Liberty. Out on top, down the lane, dishes off from the side for 3. Long. That was Lakeridge on this shot.
Yeah, nice execution. If you miss it, you miss him, but you created a nice shot for a teammate.
Underneath, knocked away. Pacers get it right back though. Conyers looks for help. Good defense by the Rams. We got a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to the Pacers. 2-2 our score. We're just underway. First quarter action. Central Catholic High School, the Rams, and the Pacers. way out on top. Starts down the lane. Blocking foul on Lakeridge. Haven't put it up on the scoreboard yet who that was.
Just a freshman. That was Bjorkman.
Rams with the ball. On the baseline, dishes off for three. Yes!
Nice.
3-point bucket for Kaylee Sumner.
Baseline drive, baseline drift. That's exactly how you draw it up.
From the side, that's a 2. Doesn't go, hangs around on the rim. Rebound, put back, up and in. Peyton Lowe with the bucket.
Doesn't look like they're using the team foul board.
Rams make a substitution. They bring in number 10, Maddie Streb, the freshman. And out goes Sam Carlston.
There's the elevator screen we saw in the boys' game so often last night.
I'm sorry, that was Laritza went out. Shot, a whistle, and a foul. Carlston's going to go to the line. Nope. Yes, Carlston the line, shooting 2.
Foul on Mike Taggart, that's their first personal, second team.
Carlston at the line, first shot on the way, back iron. And Rams with another substitution coming into the game. Second shot on the way, that goes.
Change the press a little bit now. It's 1-2-2, a little more heavy emphasis on the trapping part. Great hustle.
Conyers down the lane, misses a shot, gets her own rebound, puts it back up. That one, 2 rebounds for Conyers, makes the last. Her second bucket in the game. Our score 6-6. Down the lane, fakes the shot. No, fakes the pass. Takes the shot. And that was Streb. 5:02 left to go here. First quarter, 6-6 our score.
Both coaches subbing liberally early here. 3 minutes in, and I think Central's already subbed 4 players in. Same play they ran the last time on that inbounds play.
Outside, Sager works her way to the lane, dishes off, 3-pointer, no, in and out. Whistle and a foul on the Rams, reaching in. The foul, I think, is going to be on Sumner. Pacers quickly ahead.
Nice hustle.
The foul.
Just a little bit too handsy. You don't want to give up those fouls 40 feet away from the rim.
We can't watch the scoreboard now for individual fouls. Way outside. Conyers missed it. Rebound inside. Jump ball. That's going to go to the Rams. Sager doing a good job in the middle.
Double high post here. Usually running a little shuffle cut and a pick and roll on the wing.
Inside, Sager down low, puts up a shot, bounces around, doesn't go, rebound, Pacers. 6-6 our score, we're halfway through the first quarter. Shot, back iron by Conyers.
Ooh. Nice steal.
And that goes out of bounds, goes off the Rams, off of Sumner.
Excellent defense by our official. Cut off the sideline nicely. Forced a turnover.
Right. Into Conyers.
Rams are very active.
Down the lane, puts a shot up. Off the glass for the whistle, foul.
Foul on number 10, Maddie Streb. That's her
Foul
first
is on
personal
Maddie
fourth
Streb.
team.
At the line is Kaylee Bjorkgren. Missed the first.
Only the second game of her career.
Boy, both teams are subbing literally. Coco Lakeridge just checked back in, as did Theo Bradford. Pacers with the lead. 7-6 now. 1-2 at the line for Bjorkgren. Works her way inside, dishes off, stolen away by the Pacers. Shot up, doesn't go by Conyers. From the corner, long. Conyers gets a rebound. Trapp gets it underneath, stolen away. Nice steal that time. Carlston down the lane, stops. Sends it out to the free throw line. Yes, that's a two-pointer. The bucket by Sumner.
Sumner's had a couple of nice buckets. Has her feet ready on the return pass.
Rams lead 8-7. Shot off the rim. Rebound. Another shot doesn't go. Rams with the rebound. Lakeridge with the rebound. Stops, waits for help over the timeline. On the baseline, sends it way out on top. That's going to go out. And Marley Phelps set check in. 2:24 left to go here in the first quarter. 8-7, Rams lead.
Nice
Steal on the inbound pass. Quickly underneath. Conyers with good defensive effort stuck her hand in, so the layup couldn't happen, but a foul.
She plays with a lot of energy. She's been involved in almost every offensive play for Lakeridge and now most of the defensive plays.
Rams at the line. First shot goes. Marley Phelps hits the first. Second coming up. 9-7 Rams. Second shot iron.
The younger Phelps at the scorer's table waiting to come in. How cool will that be to play with your sister?
Pass on the baseline. Conyers down low, turns around, puts it up and in. 6 in the game for Conyers. We're tied at 9. Down the lane, puts a shot up. Yes! Drives inside. Theo Bradford.
Oh boy, got a runner.
Rams get back and Lakeridge throws that one away. It'll be Rams ball. I was watching a college game this afternoon. I'm trying to remember who it was, but in any event, guy comes, gets a steal, races away, jams the ball, and hangs on the rim and bent the rim.
Oh, jeez.
I don't mean he actually bent the iron, but he bent the standard so that it was no longer even. They had to change the whole rim.
Standard?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Talk about a momentum killer in a game.
It was. One team was on a run, and that team, it stopped everything. All right, 1:43 left to go here in the first quarter. We're even 9-9. 6 in the game for Charlotte Conyers. For the Rams, Sumner has 5. Carlston has 3. Rams lead 11-9.
Just a classic Sandy Dickerson team so far, right, Dave? They're scrappy, they're hustling, they're playing hard, sharing the ball.
One thing that's a little surprising to me, we've had so many substitutions. Actually, no, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing for the players. I think the players like it.
Turned around in the lane, the shot that time by Bradford. Back iron. Here comes Conyers. Dribbles with both hands, impressive.
Oh, boy.
Conyers started to cut down the lane. They threw the ball over her, went out of bounds. Rams might have tipped it.
They call that uncatchable in the NFL, David.
Right.
Second personal.
No penalty.
Call the penalty. That's why Conyers didn't get to it. Somebody
Yeah.
held on to her. At the line, Charlotte Conyers with 6. Missed the first. Second shot. Got that one. 11 to 10. Rams lead by 1. 1:20 left to go in the first. Knocked out of bounds by Conyers. Rams looking to get the ball in.
Phelps to Phelps.
2. Yep. Marley to Genevieve. In the lane.
And right back.
The shot, no. Iron. Jump ball possession is going to go to Lakeridge. Lakeridge in those black uniforms with the blue trim. I love the baby blue uniforms.
I do too. Those are our colors at St. Mary's Academy.
Down the lane. Oh, big collision. No call. Conyers drove the lane. The shot from outside, no. 44 seconds left to go.
Floor balance. The Rams got to make sure they get floor balance when they shoot quickly.
And stepped out of bounds on the long pass. Sager checks back in. She's going to replace Bradford.
Finley Sager.
Sager underneath. They get her the ball. Loose. Rams come back up with it.
Boy, this game is not lacking in aggression.
No. You know, I think part of it, both teams, fresh troops coming in all the time.
Right.
Nobody's tired.
And they want to do something so they don't get taken out.
Into Sager. Loritz fouled. Both teams in the bonus already here in the first quarter.
Another foul for Black 10, third personal, 15.
All right, at the line, this is Coco Loritz.
Good girl. She took her time, took a deep breath, gathered herself.
And got the first.
Been
Coco's
frenetic.
first point. (12-10), Rams lead by 2. Loritz second shot coming up.
The eagle eye of our officials catches a piece of pom-pom at center court.
Lots of cheerleaders tonight. Coco misses the second. Tied up. Is that going to be a jump ball?
Turnover to the Rams. Nice defense.
It is a jump ball possession arrow that goes to the Rams.
See here, we run this elevator screen again.
In. Phelps to the other Phelps. Genevieve to Marley. Genevieve with the shot. Back iron. Tipped around inside. That's going to be a foul on Genevieve over the back. Entertaining first quarter.
Well, David, that's close. It was a close first quarter. I wouldn't say it was particularly well played, but it's played with a tremendous amount of energy.
I didn't say well played. I said entertaining.
That's true. It is entertaining.
All right, Pacers at the line. First shot on the way. Got it. That's number 11. That's French. By French, the senior. Second shot on the way. Missed it. Rebound Rams. There's the horn. Our score at the end of one. It is Central Catholic 12, Lakeridge 11. Mike?
Well, like we both said, it's been entertaining, David. You pointed it out. It's not very well played. The game has been a little fragmented. Lots of fouls, lots of reaching, lots of turnovers. But both teams are competing, and hopefully we'll have a good, close game all the way through the fourth quarter. It'd be good for both teams.
Right, scoring first quarter for Lakeridge. Conyers was 7, 3 buckets and free throw. Yorkin with 1, a free throw. Peyton Lowe with 2, and By French with 1. For the Rams, Sam Carlson with 3, a free throw and a basket. Marley Phelps with 1. Kaylee Summers with 5, including a three-point basket. Theo Bradford with 2, and Coco Loritz with 1.
Right. I'm really impressed with Conyers. She's really, Carlston. She's really done a great job at running that point guard as a young player. My guess is that's Benny Wallace's player from the JV team from last year. That would just be my guess.
You know, I'm somewhat impressed with Charlotte Conyers for Lakeridge.
Right.
She has 7. Dribbles well with both hands, moves well, got great, but I can tell you this, it looks like the Pacers are Conyers dependent.
Yes, yes. If they can get her in foul trouble, and she definitely gets involved in a lot of plays on defense, they're going to be a different team without her on the court.
Well, when they played Liberty, she had 25, but Bjorken had 14 and Lowe had 11, so they spread the scoring around. Right now, though, Conyers has 7 of the 11 for Lakeridge. I talked to Coach Brown before the game started. I gave him the information about our live stream. He said, "Oh, this is great. My wife can watch." If you're watching, Coach told us he was going to let you know so you could watch.
He doesn't have a signal arranged, an ear pole, or a nose scratch.
Like Carol Burnett. All right.
Nice,
knocked
another
away.
great play. That's her second really good denial on the inbounds play.
Boy, are the Rams hustling on defense. Conyers from way outside, short. Rams with the ball, and there's the whistle and a foul. Traveled, not a foul, traveled.
Just want to pick that one up, ball fake, and pass ahead. You don't need to dribble it all the way up there, but you can't fault the effort.
No, I'm impressed with the Rams' effort on defense. All over the floor, attack the wall.
Looks like Sandy's made a conscious effort to play more players and play at a higher tempo this year, just based on our score sample.
A long, long three-pointer.
Freshman.
By the way, that three-pointer was by Bjorken. Traveled. Got a kind of intermediate bounce at that.
You only get one of those dribbles. You don't get to have them both.
Pacers in the lead. Now 14-12 on that three-point bucket by Bjorken.
The key to playing fast is to play very, very hard on defense and then gather on offense. Play fast, but as we've said many times, play as fast as you can, not as fast as you can't.
Little shot inside, short, rebound Pacers. Pull up three, no, iron, rebound Rams.
She has the greenest of green lights, David.
She does. Carlson brings it down. Rams with the ball just underway. Second quarter action. Pacers lead 14-12. Carlson.
Oh.
Sager.
Nice
down
cut.
the lane. The shot short. Whistle and a foul. Mike, I would post Sager down there near the basket.
I was going to say, they're trying to do a five-man rotation, but Finley is not really skilled away from the bucket. You get her around the bucket, she can really do some damage, and she's by far the biggest player on the court tonight.
Yeah, if I'd get her closer to the basket and start feeding her maybe some high lobs, maybe Just something to get her to turn around low and put it up.
You don't miss a thing, David. You see, you told me earlier that I'm here to pick out the things that you don't see, but you don't miss anything.
You know, it's much harder working on TV and the internet because the people can see if you don't get it right. When I was on the radio, nobody knew.
You could make up anything that you saw.
You could make up anything. Couple more subs check in for the Rams.
For the Rams, number 0, Luna Owings.
Luna Owings checks in, her first appearance.
Nice. Oh, boy.
Out of bounds goes off the Rams.
Lakeridge ball.
The back row of this press should be up further. Get up closer to the ball line so they can help out and force a long pass.
Conyers down on the baseline. Out on top to Conyers again.
Boy. Stay close to her. It's not going to come out of her hand except towards the rim very often.
You're right. She has the green light to shoot anytime she wants. Rams steal the ball, but the pass goes way down court. Pacers come back up with it. Here they come again.
They're just a little bit quicker than they need to be to still be effective.
High bounce. And foul underneath. All right, 14-12, Pacers lead.
Second personal, 13. In for the Rams, number 24, Theo Bradford.
Theo Bradford checks back in. Conyers will inbound. Way out on top, nobody there. Rams take it away. Carlson down the lane, puts it up. Oh, off the iron. Lakeridge with the rebound, the lob inside, turnaround jumper, yes! Bradford. Bradford with the bucket, we're even at 14. Conyers. She's in the corner, gonna let it fly. Iron. Pacers down low, tries to get the ball underneath. Conyers off the glass, doesn't go. Rams getting a break. Conyers just a tiny little bit off on those shots. Conyers with a rebound on a long shot by the Rams. Pop-up jumper, that's short. And Rams will inbound the ball. Sumner. They'll walk it up. Carlson. Carlson's a sophomore. Green Schmidt check back in.
Number 5, Sam Carlson.
Carlson with a bucket for the Rams. He has 5 in the game. Rams lead now, 16-14. 4:28 left to go in the first half. Down low shot, rolls across the rim. Rebound down. Is that going to be a jump ball or a foul? Travel.
Going in for the Rams, number 20, Corinne Schmidt. In for the Lakers,
Corinne Schmidt checks in.
number 20, Emerson Burley.
Emerson Burley checks in for Lakeridge. Rams lead 16-14. Owings holds the ball up high. Dishes off. Owens lets a 3 go. No. Iron. And out of bounds. Out of bounds off of the Pacers. Sumner will, no, I'm sorry, the change. Carlson will throw it in.
Yes, and Rams got to be careful. It's a tough place to inbound the ball from, that deep corner.
They get it in. Sumner.
Nice move.
Bradford. We got a blocking foul on the Pacers.
Field looks good. She looks athletic just like she always has.
There's a foul on
Really,
Lakeridge, number 23, Peyton Lowe.
I'd like to see her a little bit by the hoop too, huh, David?
Sandy Dickerson working the sideline really
Oh,
loud.
boy.
Pull-up jumper, no. And a whistle and another foul. And that foul's going to be on the Rams.
Foul on White, 0, Luna Owens.
Well, this ought to be interesting. Conyers is out of the game. Let's see how they handle this pressure without her.
That foul was on Luna Owens. 3:40 left to go in the first half, 16-14.
Just like we thought, there might be a turnover against.
Another steal by Carlston. Quick hands.
She's very impressive, very composed, leading the team.
Lob underneath. In the lane, turns around, spins back outside. The shot for three. No, doesn't go. Rebound Pacers.
Good shot, though. Good execution, good shot.
That was Schmidt on the shot. Way outside for three, off the iron. Bradford with the rebound.
Nice
Had a couple
pass
of
ahead.
cutters. There's a cutter from the outside for three, short. Blocked by the Pacers, so it'll be Rams ball to inbound.
Thought she might have got fouled, but nobody seems to complain. My old eyes can't see that far.
Mike, you got to stop. You're younger than me. You're going to give me a complex.
You've been lawyering and you've been announcing for so long that your mental acuity has never waned.
All right, Rams lead by 2:50 to go. I'm impressed with how much Sandy Dickerson is into the game.
She never is not into the game.
Rams will inbound the ball. Carlston, she's done a good job of leading, and Sandy
really
yells
is.
timeout. Timeout on the court. 2:49 left to go in the first half. Rams lead by 2, 16-14.
It is not an offensive display, David.
I know the shooting percentages are a little low.
But the teams are playing super hard, and like I said, it's going to be. I would like it to stay close, so the fourth quarter is exciting.
You know, part of the reason the shooting percentages are down, both these teams are playing scrappy defense.
They are. They're really getting after it, and neither team has a veteran, super veteran point guard that's used to running against pressure. For example, you watch a Tualatin with a kid like Lovely Best, you know the pressure isn't going to get to her. She's going to be able to get her team into the offense. It makes a huge difference. The key position in women's basketball is the point guard position. And as we mentioned that, here comes Conyers back in.
Number 2, Charlotte Conyers.
You know, I've been watching a lot of women's college basketball. I am so impressed with Cassie Davidson.
Isn't she had a great year?
Thinking next year when they get Juju Watkins back to play with her.
Well, and they'll pick up another couple of great recruits to go with the whole package, too. Lindsey Gottlieb has done a great job as head coach down there.
Conyers dishes off, breaks towards the basket. In the corner, going to let a three fly, short again.
Nice tip out.
Here comes Carlston, a breakaway. Conyers gets back, up and in. Wow! Sam
Nice.
Carlston with 7 in the game now. The lead is 4, 18-14. She just outran Conyers and then faked her at the end.
Yeah.
Got the
That
easy
was
bucket.
the semi-Euro step you hate, David. There it was right there, the semi-travel step you call it.
I told you I'm not saying that word this year.
I'll
going to
say
call
it for us.
Traveling. Got away with the travel. You know, that foul has disappeared, sort of like what they used to call palming the ball.
Yes, there is no such thing. Is there even a palming violation anymore?
I don't even think there is.
I mean, when I played, we literally were dribbling straight up and down.
Straight up and down. First free throw. Conyers now has 8 in the game.
The Rams have already put him in the bonus. So.
The Rams, number 11, Genevieve Phillips, and number 24,
I think you mentioned earlier, we're not, the player and individual fouls are not listed for us, so we don't really know exactly the foul trouble.
And Conyers hits both. She's got 9 in the game.
Now Lakeridge comes out in a 1-2-2 zone.
Down the lane, dishes off on the side. The shot bounces around, doesn't go. Rebound Pacers. And a foul on the Rams. And the Rams, 2:01 left to go here in the first half, and the Rams are in, they've got themselves in the bonus situation.
Sandy looks in all her years. She has one of those in all my years looks on her face.
Right.
I don't think we've seen our team make this many fouls in the backcourt.
French misses the first free throw. Second.
Boy,
Got
the
that.
knuckleball. You see how that ball hung up on the rim? Literally 0 spin on the ball.
That's hard to do.
So I was just going to say, that's almost impossible to do.
Lyrics underneath the bucket, standing there with her hands up, wanted the ball.
Oh no! I've been de-rostered.
All right.
A good Samaritan helped me get my roster back, David.
Oh,
Thank God the sole fan sitting directly underneath us. Nice in and out action.
an air ball. Sumner with an air ball. Pacers will inbound. Rams are going to press.
I said this before, I'd like to see the back two people in that press up a little bit closer so they can get involved in the trap here.
Down the lane, dishes off on the side. The shot, short. Rebound Rams.
Nice pass.
Way ahead. Oh, too hard. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by the Rams.
Ooh. So,
And Rams took a timeout. 1:17 left to go here in the first half. 18-17, Rams lead. Rams, you know what? Each team has scored 6 points in the second quarter.
well, they're very evenly matched. It's been a really good contest that way, that neither team has had, I don't believe, a lead bigger than 4.
Well, here's the other thing. 6 points for the Pacers here in this quarter, 4 of them from the line.
Yeah.
1 bucket.
And Central's already been in the bonus. Lakeridge is yet to, still only on 3 team fouls.
Right, 5 team fouls on the Rams, 3 on the Pacers. All right, Rams to inbound the ball. Sumner will inbound it.
Little corner exchange play. We call this America's play, David. There it is. And
Goes out of bounds off the Rams. Pacers ball with 1:12 left to go in the half. 18-17, Rams lead by 1.
let's see if we can get down the court without a foul here on the Rams side. Pressure without fouling. Pushing her to the left.
And another foul in the backcourt on the Rams. That's going to be on Owings. That'll be her second.
Yeah, Benny almost walked out of the gym there. Coach Wallace was chagrined.
You know, Rams went to California and played 4 games. They won 1 and they played 2 close. 4 in a row at the line from Conyers. We're tied.
She's too good a player to give her this many free attempts, especially when she's that far away from the rim.
Mm-hmm. Second shot on the way. She's hit 5 in a row from the line. She has 11 in the game.
Yeah, and they're back in the 1-2-2, the extended 1-2-2. Central's going to have to knock down some shots against this. Trying to attack the middle if they can.
In the corner, back out on top. Owens, shot, no. Rebound Rams. Sumner, threw the ball away in the corner, trying to get it to Genevieve Phelps.
Yeah, Sandy wisely pulls out to avoid another foul in the backcourt.
Pacers lead by 1, 19-18. Conyers down the lane, lays it off the glass, too hard. Rebound on the floor. Conyers for three from the side, yes.
With impunity, David, no conscience.
14 in the game for Conyers. Down low, ball knocked away. Rams save it from the side. No, air ball. Still with the ball though, Rams.
10 seconds.
Fans yelling out the time. They're going to have to get a shot away. Knocked out of bounds. 2.5 seconds. 22-18. Pacers lead by 4.
Be aware now, then.
Have to let it fly short. There's the horn. That's the end of the first half. Our score at the half. It is Lakeridge 22, Central Catholic 18. Rams led at the end of one, 12-11. They got outscored in that quarter, 11-6, 22-18. Let me give you the individual scoring in this game. We'll start with the Lakeridge Pacers. Charlotte Conyers with 14, including 5 from the line. Kaylee Bjorkgren with 4, including a three-pointer. 2 for Peyton Lowe and 2 from French at the line. So 14 of the 22 points for Lakeridge come at the line for the Central Catholic Rams. Sam Carlson with 7. Marley Phelps with 1. Kaylee Sumner with 5. Theo Bradford with 4 and Coco Loritz with 1. So that's our scoring for the Rams. Carlson 7, Sumner 5, Bradford 4. Mike?
Well, I tell you, if Central wants to get out of here with the W, I think they better make a concerted effort to close down Charlotte Conyers, because she is going to shoot it. She has got, like we said, the green lights, and when a player plays with that level of confidence and her coach gives her that much freedom, it's tough to stop players like that once they get rolling.
She had 25 the other night. She's got more than half of that in the first half. She's got 14. She got 4 buckets, made 5 of 5 from the free throw line.
You can see how she does it. She's going to get the shots up. You can't score if you're not going to shoot it.
I'd like to see the Rams get Finley Sager down low and get her the ball more.
And just they've got to avoid the fouls in the backcourt. They've got to keep the ball in front of them without fouling and keep them out of the bonus.
All right, we're going to take a break here at halftime. We'll come back with a couple of minutes to go before the start of the second half. At Central Catholic High School, our score at halftime, it is Lakeridge 22, Central Catholic 18. We'll be back. Nelson.
No.
All right, welcome back here to Central Catholic High School. Girls basketball action, our game tonight. Lakeridge Pacers versus Central Catholic Rams. Pacers lead at halftime, 22-18. They scored 11 points in each quarter. Rams scored 12 in the first, but only 6 in the second. While we were at break, I was going over with Mike. Rams have made 7 baskets in this game. Lakeridge has only made 6. Half of them were made by, or 4 of them were made by Conyers. But the Pacers have 8 points at the free throw line. The Rams have 3.
Right, that's a difference in the game at this point. And Central had most of those fouls were not anywhere near the basket. You've got to limit your fouls, stay out of the bonus as long as possible, and try and lock down Conyers. You and I also talked about how if you have the green light, it's hard to stop a player who can literally shoot any shot she wants at any time.
And what she's a person who creates her own shot. She doesn't have to, get in the spot, find her spot, and be open.
Right.
She gets open.
And athletically, they don't have a really good matchup for her on the Rams roster. And Carolyn Bynum's not playing tonight.
I didn't see that in the beginning, and I forgot to ask Coach Dickerson about that, but I see she's not suited up tonight. Quickly, the Rams' next game is, this is Tuesday. Thursday night, they are at Redmond. The Pacers' next game is Friday night, and they are at McDaniel. First league games for these teams. The Rams' first Mount Hood Conference game is January 13th against David Douglas. The Pacers' first Three Rivers League game is January the 13th against Tigard.
Well, the Rams have yet to show up, David.
They just sounded the horn
Send
to
an
start.
APB for the Rams.
And the Rams aren't out on the court.
Are we going to start with a technical foul?
That's what the option is for the referee if you're not here.
They literally never came out of the locker room. There they come.
All right.
And looks like everybody's going to play nice.
Right. All right. Referee signals. Let's get this going. 22-18, Lakeridge leads. Rams will inbound the ball. Carlston will inbound it. She had a good first half. Had 7 points.
Yeah, just very composed. I've been very impressed with her, and we didn't see her at all last year. So
inbound the ball to Sager.
At 1-2-2, the coach tried it a little bit in the second quarter and liked what he saw because he's coming right back out in it.
You got to have somebody at that point, the one who's
and you've got to get the ball into the interior against the 1-2-2. Use the short corner. There it is.
The pass tipped out of bounds by Lakeridge. Rams will inbound the ball.
The good thing is when teams zone you, there's a lot of offensive rebounding opportunities. We can keep the good quality shots, balanced shots. You can get offensive rebounds against the zone defense.
Carlston. Sager in the post down low with her hands up. They need to get her the ball.
Nice work.
Three-pointer for Carlston. She's in double figures now with 10. And the lead is 1. That's one way to do it.
Yeah, if I'm coaching, I'm hammering the short corner against any 1-2-2. It just distorts the heck out of the zone.
Conyers. Charlotte Conyers.
Oh, boy.
Outside for 3, no. Rebound, Sager falls down. They're going to call that a push. I'm not sure. But
yeah, that's a tough one. Not a lot of complaining. Neither coach has been hard on the officials.
Jason Brown, the head coach for the Lakeridge Pacers. Sandy Dickerson, head coach for the Central Catholic Rams.
Sandy's positioning her players now.
Sandy has a state championship on her resume. Sager down low, spins around, dishes it off. Carlston.
Left hand.
Oh, left-handed put it up and in. She has 5 quick points, 12 in the game. And Rams have the lead. Down 4, they've scored 5.
Good. Look at how much further off they're playing defensively now. Yeah, stay up on her. Oh, nice. I didn't want to even say Euro, Dave. Out of deference to you.
Bjorkgren drives the lane, foul. She's going to go to the line.
I'm going to call that a slide step. Nice slide step.
All right, I'll go with that. I'll go with the slide step.
We used to call it a show and go back in the early days. Show, go.
All right, first free throw is good. We're tied at 23. Checking into the game, Maddie Strepp, the freshman. Strepp and Owings, a freshman. Second shot on the way, got both of them.
Got beautiful rotation on the ball. Really got a nice release.
First 2 points of the second half for the Pacers. Pacers with the lead, 24-23.
Well, you just dump the ball one time down to the corner. They just got to stretch that defense.
Inside to Sager. They're collapsing on Sager when she gets the ball.
Yeah, they're not bringing the bigs. You've got to get the two posts that are inside and have 1-2-2. The bottom of that zone, you got to get them to step outside. If they can just go block to block and they don't have to guard the corner, it's tough to beat that zone.
At the line, it is Carlston. She has all the Rams' points here in the second half. On the way, got that. She's got 13 in the game now. We're even at 24. And already, Sager's going to come out and Bradford check in.
Yep, good. They obviously talked about not fouling. The Rams are doing a good job about not fouling away from the bucket so far.
Tipped around inside, ball loose, picked up by the Pacers. The shot doesn't go. Conyers missed that shot, gets the ball back on the baseline, drives short, and she fouls over the back. She fouled Strub. That's the second foul on Conyers. Even at 24, 5:37 left to go here in the third. Outside for 3, Iron, tipped up high, goes out of bounds off of the Rams. Pacers down the lane, dishes off.
Oh, nice
to Conyers down
cut.
the lane, puts up a shot, she's fouled. Good idea coming down the lane for Conyers.
Nice pass, nice backdoor cut, and really good feed.
Foul on Y24, Theo Bradford.
Foul is on Theo Bradford.
That's her first personal foul.
First, Conyers misses a free throw. She's now 5 of 6 from the line. Second goes. Conyers now with 15. Pacers with a 1-point lead, 25-24. Down low underneath with the ball. You know, when you're big, you don't want to put it on the deck all the
not
time.
against the zone. You definitely know the double team's coming every time, so you've got to catch and read, we call that. Be patient, catch, look over your shoulder, see where the help's coming from, and have a counter move.
Big's got this thing that they've got to put the ball on the deck before they shoot, and they don't. Out on top, Sumner.
Use your corner.
Inside, Carlston sends it back out for 3. Oh, banked it in. Lakeridge banked it in, and that's a 3. Coco with 4 in the game, 27-25 Rams lead.
Oh boy, I thought for sure that one was going up.
I did too. Conyers passed up a shot, outside shot, that doesn't go. Rebound inside, knocked out of bounds, goes out off of Loritz.
Sandy wants a 2-guard front here. It's called 2 up. Use your corner. It's wide open down there.
Bradford open in the side.
Yeah.
Didn't get it to her. Here comes Conyers down the
Nice
lane.
pass.
Dishes off underneath, up and in. Bjorkgren. Ball loose. Conyers picks it up. Coming down the lane. Dishes off again. Stolen away. Conyers gets it back up and no, doesn't go. Hit the bottom of the iron.
Yeah, it wasn't a very smooth shot attempt, but she's at the free throw line again.
Conyers 2 times on the breakaway. Came down the left
Yeah.
and dished off.
Beautiful passes.
Second personal foul and 13.
Conyers at the line. Hit 1 of 2 last time. Misses the first this time. She's 6 of 9 now at the line. That missed both of them. She was perfect in the first half. 1 of 4 here in the second. We're tied at 27, back and forth. Cross-court pass to Bradford, steps inside, puts up a shot. Oh, iron.
Much better possession for the Rams, though. The ball moves from one side of the court to the other. It's usually a positive.
Ball loose in the corner, sets her feet, gets a shot. Short air ball.
Oh, boy.
Conyers, iron, doesn't go. Rams with the rebound. Rebound Bradford. Didn't see Sumner in the corner that time. Baseline drive. Now out to Sumner. She's going to let it fly. No. We got to whistle a foul on the Rams in backcourt.
They just got to turn and retreat. Those fouls are going to cost them later in the game. They've got to not foul 90 feet from the
You
hoop.
can't stand there and the first reaction be stick your hand
Right.
in on the ball.
In for the Rams.
And the refs have been very consistent. It's not like they're going to let it go.
Conyers.
Oh, nice
Step back
away.
jumper. Yes, that's a 2.
Okay, that's a quality move right there.
17 in the game for Conyers. 2-point lead for the Pacers, 29-27. Drives inside, puts up a shot.
Great move.
Bradford with the move, with the miss though, but foul. Going to go to the line shooting 2. Bradford has 4 in the game, all in the first half.
Yeah, I'd pull her to the side and whisper in her ear, come on, we need you to score the ball.
You know, the baseline has been open for her. Bradford got the first. 5 in the game. The lead is 1, 29-28 for the Pacers.
Yeah, she's kind of gone to the number 1 option, she and Carlston, so you've got to be a willing shooter and find shots.
Got them both. We're back tied at 29. Conyers, step back 3. Back iron doesn't go. Whistle. Foul on the Pacers.
Foul on Black 0. That's a first personal foul. We are in the bonus.
Well, here we are right at the 2-minute mark. This time Central gets to the line first.
Freshman Maddie Stratton shooting.
A couple of minutes left in the third, and the Rams are in the bonus situation.
Freshman.
First shot, back iron, doesn't go. Scrub at the line. Banked it in, her first point.
Why wouldn't you?
There's a reason there's that little white mark
That's why
behind the
they
basket.
have it there. Don't give her any room.
Too hard. Conyers has great moves. Sometimes though her shots are a little offline.
There we go.
Rams going to go to the line again. This time it's going to be Bradford.
Yeah, she had, I mean, they collapsed on her properly and had 4 people around her, and sometimes you still got to shoot the ball.
Personal foul.
Bradford at the line. Rams lead by 1, 30-29. Got the first. Bradford with 7 in the game, 3 here in the second half, all at the line. Bradford, that one rolled in and out.
Nice job by Streb. Get in there.
White ball.
Mix it up, ball knocked out of her hands, but Rams will keep the ball. Carlson will trigger the inbound pass. Rams need a run of points here. Lobbed underneath. Back
Go
out
ahead.
on top. Yeah, should have gone down the lane on the first move. Inside, off the glass.
Oh.
That one doesn't go. That was Coco Loritz. Rams keep the ball. Bradford's going to go down.
There you
Worked
go.
her way inside, picked up another shooting foul.
Is she listening to us up here, David? We asked for more shots, and suddenly she shot the last 3 trips.
You know, and each one of them, she's gone inside.
Bradford.
She said, you know, I can get inside and get my shot off. I'll get fouled at the least. Oh, missed that one.
Got to knock the throws down, though.
Yep.
Coming in for the Pacers. Number 34.
34 checks in. That's Sly Matheny.
Coach trying to bring some size in to control Bradford, probably.
Gets the second. Rams lead by 3, 32-29. Way outside, banked it in for a 3.
Well, if Central can do it, why can't Lakeridge?
Bjorken banked in a 3. She's got 11 in the game now, including 7 here in the second half.
She's a nice player. Nice
Lays
move.
that up, doesn't go, tipped around. Conyers knocked that out of bounds. Nope, they say it went off the Ram. We're even at 32.
Now watch the inbounder on this play. Once they get it in, she's the best weapon. Oh boy.
Pacers have 10 points here in the third, and Bjorken has 7 of them up and in by Conyers on a layup.
A little bit longer than they probably would have liked it, but that's why you pay attention to the person inbounding the ball.
34-32, Pacers lead by 2. 47 seconds left to go in the third. Outside, no. Rebound though in the putback, yes, Bradford.
Guess who?
Bradford positioned right under the bucket. 34-34.
Fine Conyers.
Conyers way outside, short. I'm leaving Bradford under the bucket. Breakaway for the Rams. Conyers gets back and knocks the ball away.
Boy.
What a defensive effort by Conyers.
Yeah,
She's saying, I got all ball, but
That looked very clean from our vantage point, Dave. We're just a little bit higher than the officials, though.
wow. Looked like she got all ball, but Rams going to go to the line. This is Phelps, Genevieve Phelps. Got
Big
it.
free throw.
And her first point. Rams lead 35-34.
Now the Rams have got to talk to her in this quarter break that's coming up. They've got to find a way to keep Karsten involved in the game when they're facing that zone. They don't want her just to be a ball reversal player.
Corinne Smith checks in, and Phelps hits a second. Rams lead by 2, 36-34, 22 seconds.
Crowder space.
You know who wants to, oh! Collision, ball loose. Rams have it. Schmidt got it.
And they'll make a play here.
Got to get a shot away. There it is. Short. Rebound, put back. Oh! Phelps with the putback doesn't go. 1.2 seconds left on the clock in the third. Rams lead by 2. You got time to throw it in and put it up. That's about it. Got to catch the ball on the jump. Nope, can't dribble.
Now,
All right, that's the end of the third. At the end of 3, Rams lead 36-34. Mike, the Rams got 18 points there in that quarter to 12 for Lakeridge.
Yeah, they
18 points, that's as many as they had in the first half.
Yeah, I was going to say they fought themselves back into some sort of, the difference, Theo Bradford.
Bradford, in that quarter, had 6 points.
Yeah.
She had 6. Carlston had 6. Loretz hit a 3. There's 15 right there.
Well,
the other thing is this. We talked about the disparity in free throws. In that third quarter, the Rams made 8 free throws.
Yeah.
And Lakeridge made 3. That complete reversal.
Yeah, I was just going to say, reverse from the first half action. Well, and we got what we wanted, David. We got a 2-point game entering the fourth quarter, very balanced teams. We got one good player on Lakeridge team that's lighting it up. And the Rams have come alive with Theo Bradford starting to finish that quarter like we'd hoped she'd play the whole game.
Charlotte Conyers has 19. For the Rams, Bradford has 10. She has 6 of those in the third quarter.
Right.
4 of those is the line. Carlston has 6 in the third quarter and 13 for the game. I'm leaving Bradford in the middle.
Yeah. She's got to continue to attack, and they've got to find a way to get Carlston. I mentioned it earlier before the break. They've got to keep her involved against that zone. You just don't want her standing and passing. She's too good a scorer to not take shots.
Conyers with 19 entering the fourth quarter. 36-34, 2-point lead for the Rams. Outside shot, in and out, rebound.
Oh.
Phelps quickly ahead. Here's Bradford, works her way in the middle, sends it back out.
Right back to her.
Carlston out on the top.
I don't know why we want
Loretz back to Bradford.
Yeah, she needs to get back inside.
Carlston going to take the 3. No, too long. Rebound Rams. Bradford lets go for 3. No, another rebound Rams. 2 3-pointers. Bradford set up, took a.
Yeah, she's
thinking about a logo 3 and got better.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her on the wing.
Right, get her under the basket. Another 3-point shot. Oh, in and out. Oh, jump ball. Possession's going to go to the Rams. No, wait a minute. Call a foul?
Nope, they gave it to Lakeridge. They did call a foul, David. You're right.
The foul is on Maddie Strebber, third.
But they got 2 shots for Carlston right there, which is maybe why they brought Bradford out. So Lakeridge has got to space the floor to get out to her and maybe give the Carlston a little bit better look at the basket.
36-34 Rams. Fourth quarter action. Nice seal off by Bradford.
Oh, nice pass out.
Pacers ran that whole series on that play with Conyers standing in the corner.
I don't think they want to have too many possessions like that.
No, I don't think so either. Conyers will inbound the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Underneath, up,
right down the pipe.
Bjorkton.
Don't want to lose communication defensively this late in the game.
Bjorkton with 13 in the game. Conyers rebound quickly down court. She's going to drive in the middle. Puts up a shot, dropped in. Conyers on a roll.
That reminded me of Nia J. Holt from last year for the Rams.
Conyers has 21, 38-36. Pacers lead by 2. From the side, air ball. Rams will get the rebound. Sandy wants a timeout. I think she was looking at the spacing that time because the Rams had nobody near them underneath the basket.
Yeah, it looks like they're not sure who's supposed to be inside. They had a really good attack when Bradford was playing back and forth on the low block, and now I'm not sure exactly what their plan was there.
Let me see here.
Shandy's been around the block a few times, David. She'll figure something out.
Bjorkman has 13 in the game. She had 14 the other night. And Conyers has 21. She had 25 the other night. They are the only two people who've scored in the second half
Yeah.
for the Pacers. Yeah, I was noticing there the Rams had nobody underneath, and I don't think they knew
Yeah.
who was supposed to go there, and Sandy took a timeout the minute she saw it.
Now, these are important possessions here. You know, a 4-point lead might be insurmountable in a game that's this
Right.
close.
The lead is 2, 38-36. We've had 4 points scored here in the fourth quarter. Pacers have them all.
These are the kind of games that season each team, though. You keep them close, play a lot of players, get players experience in crucial possessions where the possessions mean something. Nice idea coming out of the timeout.
All right, Carlson with the ball, starts towards the middle, dishes out for 3, no. Tipped around inside, rebound.
Oh boy, they let her get free.
Conyers pull-up jumper, banked it in. She's got 23 in the game now. Carlson drives inside, off the glass, rebound, Pacers. Rams steal the ball, put it back up, too hard. Strub's gonna go to the line.
There's that 4-point lead we talked about, so now every bucket, every attempt for the Rams is critical.
Strub at the line, she has 1 from the line. First one back off the glass. Maddie Strub, the freshman. Second shot.
There she goes. Yeah, she gave good energy. I liked her out there.
And she's going to take a seat on the bench. 3-point lead. I'll get it right. 40-37.
Okay, who do the Rams want to control here?
Look out. On the run that time, Conyers.
Nice
Knocked
defense.
away. Rams pick it up. They got a breaker away ahead. It's Bradford. Lays
Nice
it up and
finish.
in. 12 in the game for Bradford. The lead is 1. 40-39.
Nice kick pass. Oh boy, don't drop off and leave the freshman alone.
The shot doesn't go. Rebound. Phelps. Carlston.
Far too late.
Carlson was in the corner with her hand up. She wanted the ball. I'm sorry, Phelps.
Yeah, she saw Sager underneath, but by the time she pivoted and squared her body and made the pass, she was already covered up.
Finley Sager back in. Bradford and Sager underneath on defense.
Yeah, good timeout.
Lakeridge takes the timeout, tied up underneath. Double team the ball and they took a timeout.
Right.
40-39. Lakeridge leads by 1.
This is where I really like to watch what the coaches come out of the timeouts with. Big inbounds play if he's got something special drawn up for his scores. Well, they've got 2 they got to control, right, David? You can't let Bjorkman get going, and you can't let Conyers get going again.
Right. Have all the points for Lakeridge in the second half. Bjorken has 9 and Conyers has 9.
Rams stayed man-to-man the whole game. A little bit of pressure, but no zones.
Conyers will inbound the ball. Way out on top.
Oh, bad matchup for the Rams here.
Conyers on the baseline. Step back.
Wow, called offensive foul on a little push-off. That might be 4 on her.
Fourth personal foul for Black. Number 2, Charlotte Conyers.
I think you said that's her
That's
fourth
her
foul.
fourth, yeah.
Fourth foul on Conyers. Got to be careful.
All right, let's get somebody in the corners.
Steele quickly drives inside, puts up the
Oh,
shot,
that's
goes
beautiful.
in.
That's a beautiful left-handed layup. That's a very mature move.
Bjorken has 15 in
nice.
the game now. Sager, oh, thought she was going to bank that in. Rams get the rebound. Taken away. Conyers pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I was going to
sticking her
say, she
hand
better
in
be
there.
careful. They get her off the floor, it's a whole different ball game.
Exactly. Got 4 fouls and stuck her hand in trying to swipe the ball away.
And to Lakeridge's credit, they know who their scorers are. They're waiting until those 2 people touch the ball. I'd send another player to her. Just don't let her get going.
Way outside the shot. Oh, tried to bank it in. Off to the side, in the middle.
Nice move.
That doesn't go. Rebound. Sager. Sager's fouled from behind. 3-point lead for the Pacers. 42-39, 3:06 left in the game.
Now the Rams have just, if they had beaten the point into the ground, but they've got to get the ball down along the baseline, get that zone shifted. There's just no real attack angle even from the top there. That's about all you're going to get is that deep 3-pointer.
All right, 2-3 zone. Rams get the rebound. Carlson gets the rebound on her own shot. Outside for 3, that doesn't go. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm figuring the odds are going to even out and Central's going to luck up and get one of those to go.
Conyers on a breakaway. Carlson got there and fouled her from behind. She's going to go to the line.
Yeah, when you look back at a game, you're going to. That's the second time the best scorer on the floor has gotten wide open free at the other end of the floor.
Conyers in and out. You know, she was 5 of 6 from the line in the first half. She's 1 of 6 in the second half.
These are big ones.
Second shot on the way. Missed them both.
Boy.
Sager dishes off. Rams outside. They need a 3 right here if they could get one. Bradford starts down the lane, dishes off. Lakeridge back out. Carlston. Iron. Sager with a big rebound, got way up in the air.
Yeah.
Fouled from behind.
She kind of shoved her. Now they called it on her. She kind of shoved him out of the way.
Foul on Sager.
Well, now they're not in foul trouble. The Rams can afford to get out in full court pressure these last 2 minutes.
2:12 left on the clock, trailing by 3, 42-39.
Got to pick up.
Foul on Black. Number 5.
The foul was on Lakeridge. It was on Paige Huntley, number 5.
Well, David, here we are. 2 minutes left, 3-point game.
Full timeout for the Rams.
I'm excited.
It has been a very entertaining game.
We got that beat that want that Central Catholic beat England. We got that beat that want that Central.
Boy, the cheer squad sounds wonderful. It's kind of quiet in the gym tonight.
We got that beat that want that Central.
17 cheerleaders. They should sound good.
Now you're going to make me count. Yeah.
All right, 42-39, 3-point lead for the Pacers. Again, all the second half points for the Pacers have been scored by Bjorken and Conyers. Bjorken has 11, Conyers has 9.
So if we had the analytics up here, David, I think we'd be telling people don't let those 2 score.
Right. And you know what, the Pacers, you're right, they kind of wait until each one of those 2 have touched the ball before they initiate an offense. Conyers.
Oh, boy. Last thing you want is her in the open floor.
Great speed. She forces the defense
Nice
inside,
move.
up and in.
Big hoop. Yeah,
Back out on top, Sager.
Sager's not going to be effective from the free throw line. They got to get her closer to the rim.
And Rams want to take a timeout. (44-39). Five-point lead.
Yeah, Sager's gotten a lot of touches, David. She just doesn't get touches where she can be effective with
Right,
them.
her touches have been high post.
Right. And she's not a very, she's not the joker up there, is she?
Well, that's probably outside the range that she likes.
Right.
If that's the case, move down low.
Right. Well, and if you're going to feed against a zone there, that player has to be a trigger person. You've got to be able to make passes and create a double team. And I used to put a guard up there when things got a little tight, just to have somebody to make plays if they were going to leave that high post open like they are. Wow. Carlston's off the floor.
She is off the floor. Inbound pass will be by Sumner.
Biggest possession of the game right here for the Rams.
Got to get the ball in. They do. Loritz. Sager. In the corner. Sumner lets it go. Short.
Did she foul out, David?
I don't think so. That was a timeout, not a foul.
Yeah.
And to check back in is Marley Phelps. She's going to replace Loritz. 44-39. Inbound.
Oh, boy. No change of possession.
Conyers dribbled it off her foot, went out of bounds. Now she went down. Now she might be just taking a break, She got a smile on her face. She was taking a break. I'm going to lay here for a second to catch my breath.
The 10-second count should not have stopped there. There was no change of possession. They still got. And see if they're.
I thought she dribbled that off her foot, and I didn't hear him say it was a foul, so I'm not.
Yeah, there's.
Double teamed. And over the timeline, quickly
Oh.
throws it away. That worked for the Rams. 1:22 left. Rams down 5.
I'm befuddled.
Sumner over the timeline.
They don't have Bradford out there either. Their two leading scorers are both on the bench. Oh, there's Bradford. I'm sorry.
right there. In the lane, knocked away. Here comes Conyers. Waits, stops and waits. Puts up a shot off the glass. No good. In the side.
Heck was
Bjorkgren.
holding the ball, David. They're going to shoot that thing.
Bjorkgren for 3. The lead now is 8, 47-39.
Yeah, they've got Sager.
Whistle and a foul.
Lakeridge, number 23, that is her fourth.
Yeah, the last couple of minutes, the Rams just haven't executed very well down the stretch. But it's a young team. They're just developing.
The foul was on Peyton Rowe. Knocked away. Here comes Conyers on a breakaway. Lays it up and in. 25 in the game for Conyers. The lead is 10. Turnover Rams.
Oh, that's too bad. Really game effort by the Rams tonight, but it's going to be too little too late now, I think.
This last 2 minutes at this frenetic pace
Yeah.
has not worked for the Rams.
And the zone gave them trouble the whole second half. They've never really attacked the zone the way I'm sure Coach Dickerson would like them to have attacked it.
And that ball knocked out of bounds by the Rams. Knocked out by Marley Phelps. 26 seconds.
Foul on Central Catholic, number 12.
At the line, Conyers. We're in the bonus. Missed the first. Boy, Conyers has struggled at the line.
Yeah, she got 30-some.
Done all this right and just can't get a free throw to drop. Got that one.
Reverse jinx, David. As soon as you said it, you knew it was in.
She's got 26 in the game. From the side. Oh, I thought it was going to go in by Phelps.
Boy, the Rams are still playing hard. Oh, boy, that's not a pass you want late in the game.
Conyers going to hold the ball.
Oh, don't foul.
Yeah, no reason to foul. There's the horn. Our final score in this game, Lakeridge 50, Central Catholic 39. Mike, the Rams scored 3 points in the fourth quarter.
They just never, the zone just sort of changed the whole complexion of the game. The Rams just sort of found out, couldn't find a way to attack it and got players in strange positions. And that's a hallmark of a new team. They're just not quite sure where they need to be. And Lakeridge played really well. The two big players carried them to the victory.
All right, let me give you the scoring by quarter here. Rams led at the end of one. They led 12-11. We're outscored 11-6 in the second. Halftime, it was a lead for the Pacers, 22-18. Rams outscored the Pacers in the third big, 18-12. Rams led by 2 at the end of three, 36-34, but got outscored 16-3 in the fourth quarter. Let me give you the individual scoring in this game. We'll start with the Lakeridge Pacers. For Charlotte Connors, she had 14 in the first half, 12 in the second half, 26 in the game. Kate Peterson with a bucket for 2. Kaylee Bjorkgren had a total of 18, including 14 in the second half. Peyton Lowe with a bucket for 2. By French, 2 free throws for 2. For the Central Catholic Rams, Sam Carlson had 7 in the first, 6 in the second, for 13, leading scorer for the Rams. Maddie Streb with a couple of free throws for 2. Genevieve Phelps, a couple of free throws for 2. Marley Phelps, a free throw for 1. 5 in the game for Kaylee Sumner, all in the first half. 12 for Theo Bradford, including 8 in the second half, 4 of those at the line. And Coco Loritz with 4 in the game, including a 3-point basket. That's the scoring for the Rams again. 13 for Carlston, 12 for Bradford. For Pacers, 26 for Conyers, 18 for Bjorkgren. That's 42 of the 50 points for Lakeridge.
Yeah, that young freshman for Lakeridge is very, very impressive. Good poise. And I was really impressed with Central Catholic's freshman as well. Maddie Streb really played well down the stretch there.
All right, Rams now go to 1-4. That's the first game against an Oregon opponent. Lakeridge goes to 2-0 after the win over Liberty and now Central Catholic. They play McDaniel on Friday night. Rams play Redmond on Thursday night at Redmond.
Boy, that's going to be a tough road trip.
All right, got some people we want to thank. We want to thank the athletic department, Central Catholic High School, for their hospitality. Both head coaches, Sandy Dickerson for Central Catholic, Jason Brown for Lakeridge, gave us information, helped us out during the course of the broadcast. Our crew tonight, our technician, Steve Roberts, on the camera, Cy, our producer, Ryan Johnson, my broadcast partner, Michael Abraham, the voice, the color analyst for the Portland State Vikings. Mike, any final thoughts?
I was really excited to see the new Rams, and I kind of like what I saw. They've got some new players. They've got some skilled players out there. They'll get organized as the season gets going.
I like the effort.
Yeah, they play hard.
Hustled the whole time.
Yeah, that's always a trademark of Sandy Dickerson teams. No matter what the score is, no matter what their record is, they play hard.
All right. I want to remind you that we're Oregon Sports Beat. You can go to our website, OregonSportsBeat.com. We have a calendar up each month. It'll show you what games we have coming up and where they are, what they are, and what time they're at. We have a game coming up Friday night at Sandy High School at 7 o'clock. It's Sandy and Caldera. Those are the two teams that will be in action. We'll be there at the gym. It's at 7 o'clock. I want to remind you that we have the PIL Holiday Tournament coming up. The dates on that are December 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. We will be covering that again. We've got all those games.
I'm looking forward to it.
And
seeing all those great
we'll have
teams.
Information about that. I think they already have a calendar up of the games, or the brackets. They have the brackets up already, and they're bringing in teams from California, all over. Modern Day is coming from California, and know what reputation they have. So look at the calendar, get all that information. We'll be glad to have you join us again Friday night at Sandy High School. I'm Dave Hall from Central Catholic High School in 6A girls basketball action. Our final score tonight, the Lakeridge Pacers 50, the Central Catholic Rams 39. Good night, everybody.